Hey everyone, Sarah here. I wanted to announce the opening back up of my Photoshop 101 challenge where you will learn to create your first Photoshop mockup. So you will walk away from this course having made your first mockup in Photoshop and feeling a lot better, a lot more comfortable about the Photoshop interface. I ran this challenge back in October. It was very popular. People had a great time sharing their progress inside the free Facebook group, and I am bringing it back. It is going through a couple stages through this launch. It's $47 right now, and that price is good through January 13th. The actual course videos will start to get loaded on January 14th. So day one video is going to be available for you to go through on the 14th, and then day 2 is on the 15th, day 3 is on the 16th, day 4 is on the 17th, and day 5 is on the 18th. So during that week, I'm calling that my kind of live week, January 14th through 18th. The course will be $67 at that point. So if you sign up now, if you sign up in advance of that live week, you get the $47 deal, which is about half price of what the full price of this challenge is going to be. And then during the live week, it goes up to $67, and then as of January 19th, it's going to go up to $97. So get in there the earlier the better to take advantage of the best possible deal. It's going to be really fun. So let me just talk to you about who it's for, what you'll learn, what your transformation is, and all of that good stuff. This is for you if you are new to Photoshop and you're scared. You consider yourself a Photoshop newbie. Maybe you haven't even installed it yet. You're on the verge of installing it, but you're scared. You aren't sure if you're going to be able to learn it. Or maybe you have already installed it and you got in there and you weren't even sure what to do. Maybe you opened Photoshop and gave it a try and got lost. Maybe you haven't even opened Photoshop at all. So you know that Photoshop mockups are going to make your life way easier. You're just scared and intimidated about the Photoshop part. So you're looking for someone who can kind of hold your hand and walk you step by step through the process of making your first mockup. And that's what this challenge is for. I've really broken it down into very discrete, simple steps that total beginners can completely follow along with. The lessons are going to be living inside of my course platform, which right now is on Teachable. So you'll be able to access your videos there. There's also a little text that goes along with it, so I'll mention any homework that you need to do in there, and then you'll be able to watch the videos on your own time. And once you've purchased the course, it's yours. You get to keep it for as long as it exists, which is probably for years to come. So you will have locked in at the cheapest rate if you get it when it's $47. So remember, that price goes up to $67 on the 14th, and it goes up to $97 on the 19th. So I hope you get in now and take advantage of the deal. A few items to just kind of talk through. I created the course using the most up-to-date version of Adobe Photoshop Creative Cloud. You do need to have Photoshop installed on your computer. There is a free trial. I think it's only like a week, but there is one available, and I have a link here where you can go and get the exact same version of Photoshop that I have. This is an affiliate link. I make a small commission if you click on it at no extra cost to you. So I do appreciate it when people follow my link. If you have an older version of Photoshop or you have Photoshop Elements, I can't guarantee that this is going to work for you. It might not. There's some free files in here. There's screens that you're going to be looking at, and it might look different on your side if you have an older version. So it's really important that you get the most up-to-date version, and that's just always true. So keep that in mind, that if you do have an older version, you can still purchase, but you're kind of trying at your own risk. Things might look a little bit different for you. Or if we have layers nested inside of other layers, or fancy masks and glitter things, then it might not end up working. So it's really, really important that you have the most up-to-date version of Photoshop. So as far as interaction, this is going to be an evergreen course over time where I'm not going to have as much interaction, but right now you get the best possible version, which has this live week from the 14th through the 18th, where you can come inside the Facebook group. I'll have special daily posts for each day of the challenge, and you can come in and post your progress. You can post your homework in there. You don't have to. It's totally up to you. This could be completely DIY on your side with no sharing or anything, but it's nice to go in there and see what other people are doing and share your progress and reach out if you have any questions, and I'm there to answer those. You just got to be curious and open to trying new things. So how this challenge is a game changer for you is you're going to create your very first mock-up using stock photos and free starter files from me. You'll learn the minimum Photoshop tools that you need, not the overwhelming all of it. It can be scary to think about how huge a program Photoshop is, and then you go in thinking you have to understand every little bit, and you don't. There's only a few things that you need to learn at first, and then you slowly build on those skills over time. But you can get a lot done with just a few tools in the beginning. And it just gives you freedom and access to the many, many, many thousands of mock-ups that are available online, both paid and free, that you could be using in your business, that are built on Photoshop. And your only hurdle is that you don't have Photoshop yet. So get in there and you're gonna reap the rewards. Once you get through the challenge, you'll be totally comfy inside the Photoshop interface. It won't look like an alien landscape. Oh, and you'll be such a pro, you can start calling it PS from now on. That's what I call it when I don't want to spell out the whole word Photoshop. And you'll feel a growing confidence knowing that you can use Photoshop. You don't need to be a professional designer. You don't need to be a super tech whiz. You can do it, I promise. And you'll also become a newsletter subscriber with access to my weekly emails where I hook you up with curated content, news, tutorials, promotions, coupons, and the code to my resource library, and you can unsubscribe anytime. So how it works is that you'll sign up for the challenge, follow one of the links on this page. This is at sarahdesign.com/challenge. You'll confirm your subscription to my newsletter in the first welcome email. And then the videos actually will go live starting on the 14th. So they'll go into the course area each day from the January 14th through the 18th. I'll be sending some emails that week reminding you that the latest lesson is up and inviting people to join who haven't joined yet. And like I said, there's going to be prompts inside the Facebook group during the special live week. And you're welcome to post on those prompts later too. It could be months later. If you find them in there and you want to post, you can. But if you are purchasing the course, the challenge way after this live period, and you just want to ask me a quick question, just drop it inside the group. You don't have to look for any special daily prompt posts to ask me something. Just feel free to post in there. So yeah, you just do your assigned homework each day and report about your progress with screenshots and comments in the Facebook group. Again, optional, don't have to do this, but I'd love to see it. And like I said, there's going to be special prompts for that. I do have some FAQs here at the bottom of the page. Oh, before I scroll down, I just want to show you, the picture you're seeing here is showing one of the mock-ups that you'll be working on in here. I picked a Christmas image that you could work on. I also give you the option to download other stock photos of your choice to work with. You could also work with photos that you already have. I do have a lot of people in my audience with drinkware items, but you don't have to use drinkware items to get value out of this course. You'll be able to make mock-ups for anything that you need. So the FAQs, you can read through them on your own, but I'm going to just quickly give a scan through. Is the challenge available to join right now? Yes. As of me posting this video, you can purchase the challenge. Like I said, there's some price increases happening. So you might get it at the 47 level, you might get it at the 67 level, or you might get it at the 97 level, depending on when you join. I'm busy that week. Can I still participate? Yes, absolutely. Sign up and do the lessons later. Lock in your low price and then come back in when you have some space, and it'll be awesome. There won't be any live interaction in the Facebook group after those dates, but you can still get a ton of value out of the challenge. What if I don't have Photoshop installed? Like I said above, you do need it to be installed. I dropped in my affiliate link again. I pay $9.99 a month, super cheap. You can totally afford that. I won't be able to troubleshoot your installation, but it's pretty straightforward. A few more posts in here about Photoshop. What if I have an older version? What if I have Photoshop Elements? I can't guarantee that it's going to work in those, so buy at your own risk. But really, you want to get the most recent version of Photoshop. Then you get the coolest stuff. Do I need any Photoshop experience? Nope, you don't need any Photoshop experience. I'm going to give you an overview of the program tools and each task, clearly explained, and it is small and totally achievable for complete beginners. I'm really going to take you step by step. So don't worry about that at all. I mentioned how you don't have to sell drinkware for this to be useful. You can sell wood signs, frames, t-shirts, whatever. Just use different photos. And like I said, you can get help. You can ask questions inside the Facebook group, either during the live week or after, as long as that Facebook group still exists and it's a free group. How to join the Facebook group. You can request to join at any of these many links that I have leading to the Facebook group. There are questions that you have to answer to join the group. Those are required. And if you want to be fast-tracked into joining the group, because usually we just add people once a week, but if you mention that you joined the Photoshop 101 challenge and I or my VA see that, then we can add you in faster because we know that you want to get in there and share your stuff. And there you go. All you have to do is click that button to sign up and you will be in. We're going to make some cool stuff in there. You're going to learn how to make your first document. You're going to learn how to change colors, some basics of how layers work in Photoshop. You're going to learn how to add your own text or bring in a cut file. You have to bring in a transparent PNG cut file for it to work. So that could be a file you've created or a file you've purchased. And you can create your mock-ups by dragging them in, and I'll talk to you about smart objects. And it's going to be super fun. I know you're going to love it. This is the best way to get your feet wet with Photoshop mockups is through this challenge. I have a more comprehensive course called Mockups for Makers. You can see there's a link up here in my navigation. But a lot of people don't feel ready for that right up front. Like, you need to warm up a little bit, and I completely get that. And that's why I'm super excited to bring this offer to you, because it makes it really accessible for you to get kind of a taste for what Photoshop can do. It proves to you that you can do it. I swear you can. So many people come to me and say, oh gosh, I was so intimidated by Photoshop and you made it easy. I can't believe I can do this. I really didn't think I could. I feel completely lost. And the challenge helped me get over that. So I want that to be you too. And I hope you take me up on it and you see how fun it is and how much it improves your life and your business. So thanks so much for watching, and remember, you can head over to sarahdesign.com/challenge to sign up today.